This is the New Lunar Republic. The network you refer to as the Everfantasia Network is a blight on all pony kind. You will be eradicated in less than 10 minutes. Luna mas plumbum nasat victoria. You have 5 minutes to make peace with yourselves and this travesty of a network. I suggest you use this time well. Cum prophetia defaceret dishabiter populus, qui custodit legem betas es. Your time is almost up. Not even the elements of harmony can save you now.
Hey, this is Snowblitz.
6-string.
Starlight Ironhoof.
4-strain.
And Zeta Prime.
And this is Elements of Harmony.
In the magical world of small horse music and equine radio stations, one group of 5 hosts gathered in a dusty studio on the 7th floor of the Everfree Broadcast Center. They began to prep for their show, unknowing that not far away, the head of the network was storming towards them, flanked by imposing broadcast lackeys wielding clipboards and lattes.
Check, check. 1, 2. Hey, hey. Alright, you guys good to go?
Hold on, I need to get another drink.
Draft! You lot! What the hell were you thinking?
Sorry, I know I missed our hangs because I was on a silly show.
Not that, you. Jungle Monsoon, Tundra Snow, whatever your name is, on your last live episode, you let a swear happen on air. I don't think you guys even understand the consequences.
Our viewership went up?
No, Larsis, tell them.
Well, you see, when Forrest swore on the live episode, it opened a rift in the Bernstein Time Continuum. Since the episode, it's been slowly widening, and now it's reaching a critical mass. Should it get any bigger, our station will be at risk of destruction.
Oh man, Infinite was right?
So, what can we do?
You need to enter the rift and find a way to collapse it from the inside.
Wouldn't that leave us trapped?
We believe there will be enough time once you start the process to get you out safely. My goldfish and I are working on ways to safely extract you all.
You need to get moving. You've only got a day to get in there and seal off the rift before it destroys the network.
Alright, let's do this.
Remember, you have 1 day. You can't screw this up.
What is this I feel? Everything is so surreal. It's like I'm traveling through space at such a rapid pace.
My side is going black.
Now there is no turning back.
What is this strange new land? Oh God, we're on my hands.
Now we're struggling.
Our bodies tumbling. Where have we gone? And why are we singing songs?
After entering the portal, the host discovered their bodies were changing, although it was unclear how. Having been separated during transdimensional teleportation, we follow Forrest as he wakes up in a field and discovers the strange yet familiar pastel-colored land he has entered.
Ugh, my head. Hello? I suppose I should look around.
After wandering around the field for a few minutes, Forrest discovers a familiar-looking cartoony zebra, also recovering from an apparent malady.
What the... Zeta?
Huh? Forrest? Did we...
As Zeta lifts his head to look towards Forrest's voice, he sits stunned for a moment, then blurts out,
You're a pony!
You're a zebra?
You're a girl!
I am?
Forrest attempts to do a full-body inspection that involves spinning in circles, craning his neck, and other exploratory things that we can't really describe on air.
This is so cool!
Really? You're more excited about that than being a pony?
Well, that's cool too.
Shouldn't we be looking for the others?
Yeah, we should. Hey, there's a town over there. Let's head that direction and see who we can find.
And so, Forrest and Zeta set off towards the town. After a short while, they reach the main street and begin to hear the sounds of music coming from a square in the distance.
Music?
Let's check it out. Six-string?
P
fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Let's test your knowledge and see what you've learned so far. What color are the unicorns?
Pink.
And where are they dancing?
Rainbows.
Please use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
Smile.
Yeah! Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy... Hey, guys.
Pink, fluffy unicorns. Really?
Yeah.
You'd think ponies would find it offensive.
You'd think, but I actually raked in quite a few bits.
It was at this point that a large, extremely fluffy, extremely pink unicorn approached Six String.
Is that Fluffle?
The fluffly puff of a mare eyed Six intently until she stuck out her tongue, and then proceeded to snatch Six's guitar with her mouth and swallow it entirely in one foul swoop. As she happily trotted away, Six String and the group stared in complete and utter shock and disbelief.
Dude, Flufflepuff just ate your guitar.
I don't want to talk about it.
So, how'd you get here with your guitar anyways?
I don't know exactly. I had it with me in the studio before we were all teleported, and then it was here. I tried looking for you all, and I couldn't find anybody, so I figured I might as well try to make some bits.
So you decided to busk in the square?
Yeah, it worked out pretty well, too. I even...
Look out below!
Suddenly, a light blue Pegasus pony crashed down from the heavens atop Six String.
What the...
Sorry. It's hard to control these wings.
Snowblitz?
Hey guys, we're ponies! Freaking ponies!
Yeah, we kinda know.
And Forrest, you're a girl!
Yeah, we figured that one out too.
How'd you find us?
Oh, I was flying around and I saw a familiar looking green maned Pegasus next to a zebra.
Heh.
Well, that makes 4 of us. Where's Starlight?
Where do you think? Snow, have you seen a bar around here?
Yeah, actually it's just a few streets over.
And so, our 4 interdimensional crusaders trot towards the local pub. Just outside, they find their 5th member alongside a purple mare with berries on her butt.
Would you like to go out drinking? Have some beer or Jack or rye? We can do 1,000 shots up in Cantor Lot. Don't worry, I'll buy. Since my friends don't understand me and all the drinks I have, I need a man who understands. Would you like to go out drinking? It doesn't have to include singing.
You're on, but we're starting with the good stuff.
Damn right, baby, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Did you guys ever think that she and he would...
Nope.
Never.
Ready, set, go!
You're slowing down.
Not even.
Starlight!
Oh, hey, these are my co-hosts.
Starlight, we have to figure out how we're gonna close the rift.
The rift? Can't we just have a drink without talking about the end of the world?
Well, saving the world is kind of important.
We need to figure out where the rift is and how to collapse it.
Look, you guys can go get ripped or face the rift or whatever. I'm happy where I am.
But we need you.
Yeah, you're part of the show. How can we do this without you?
I don't know, and I don't care.
But we need to close the rift.
Well, what if I don't want to close the rift? What if I like it right here in the bar?
But you can't stay here forever.
Watch me! first night in town with more hoes. At the bar with Eric and Juice. You guys just don't understand. I'm happy here without my hands. On stage we got an awesome band. They know me better than my friends. I knew the singer really cared. What on that moment that we shared. You'll never take us, you'll never break us, you'll never pry the dreams from our hopes. We're drunk companions, we're drunken champions, we are masters of
As Starlight and Berry Punch perpetuated their mastery of Pervino Veritas by jumping up on the bar and screaming loudly to the sound of the transfixed metal band behind them, the group of 4 hosts slowly back out of the tavern door, defeated.
Well, that went well.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Suddenly, the air in front of the group began to shimmer, the grass turned purple, and several trees in the distance began to float away. Rising from the ground, a giant banana towered over the group, peeling itself and revealing the spirit of chaos, Discord.
Discord.
Awesome.
What's with the banana?
Ah, well, that's just for scale.
Huh?
Well, if we don't have some industrious students of chaos here tonight, you all have been doing such a good job creating disharmony between the worlds. Once the rift in the Bernstein Time Continuum becomes large enough, I can enter that deliciously dissonant cacophony of a world you ponies call home.
What are you gonna do to us?
Me? Nothing. You all are doing such a good job already.
And as quickly as he came, he went.
So, how do you guys feel about it?
What, the whole causing the end of the world thing, or the bringing Discord to our world thing?
Well, what do we do now? We don't know where the rift is or how to collapse it. We're screwed.
We need a sign.
The heavens opened up and violently spat out a dark blue unicorn.
Slipstorm?
I'm back.
Will our heroes be able to find and collapse the rift? Will Discord's plans come to fruition? Will Tim ever stop drinking? Find out after these commercial messages.
Does your Zeta ever fall asleep on you when you're talking to it? Do you ever get tired of hearing frequent snoring and Skype calls? Are you unable to finish an interview because your Zeta falls asleep? Well, not anymore! At the innovative ZapZeta.com, we can zap your Zeta awake any time of the day or night!
I zapped my Zeta the other day. He woke right up.
I zap my Zeta whenever I feel sad. The responses are bloody brilliant.
Zap Zeta!
Zap Zeta!
Zap Zeta! Apply directly to your Zeta!
At Equestrian, we know how stressful your journey can be, but we would like to remind you, travel shouldn't be difficult. Let us carry you on our wings, so you don't have to use yours. Next time you need to go the distance, don't panic. Panic!
Last time on Elements of Harmony.
You're a zebra?
You're a girl!
Huh? How do you guys feel about it?
Slipstorm?
I'm back.
And now, the conclusion.
How'd you get here?
The production staff sent me in to save your flanks.
Shadows of the Everfree, there is a hidden signal tower where there shouldn't be. A towering monstrosity of steely gray that'll seize your mind, forcing you to obey. A broadcast center like a military base, sporting soldiers and monsters of every race. Our only mission now is just to get inside and trigger the broadcast override. But soon the show will go out on the air, much like a rumor spreading much despair. Components of dissonance are nemesis, routing music of all its innocence. And our fears and harbors come true. Stop this radio device before the signal can get through.
Are you trying to impress us or something?
Wait a minute, you're a girl?
Alright, let's work out a plan.
There's an inn up the road. We could talk over dinner.
I like this plan.
And so, our heroes retreated to the inn for the night, devising a masterful plan to infiltrate the Everfree radio building.
And I'm at the bar still!
We know, you're not important right now. Anyway, the next morning, our heroes set out on their epic quest to stop the broadcast of Components of Dissonance. On their way, they discover Starlight in an alley near the pub.
Hey guys, look, it's Starlight.
He's sleeping in the alley.
Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
What happened last night?
She helped drink me. She called me an amateur, and I didn't have any bits to pay the bartender. They didn't take credit card, so they threw me out.
Wow.
It's okay, man. We're all here for you.
Yeah, you're one of us.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Come on, we need to get moving. It's a long way to the Everfree.
Finally reunited, our main six rip-offs. Our main six set forth into the Everfree forest. As time marches on, they proceed deeper and deeper into the forest. The canopy above them gets thicker and thicker, blocking out more and more of Celestia's light. They sing trail songs to keep their spirits up.
6 hosts patching up the world together. 12 eyes looking for this place. 24 hours to end this terror. 48 till we're back at home.
Why are we sitting counting instead of fixing our mistake?
Suddenly, from the bushes, a massive black griffin emerges.
What's this? A group of lousy singing ponies. How dare you sing my song? Your voices ring up discordant tones and syncopation. Your pitch is off and your rhythm's wrong.
Wait a minute. The singing! 4-chord! Sing 4-chord songs!
Hey, hey, everybody, I've got something to say. We may seem as different as the night is from today.
Come on, every pony, keep on singing.
Really?
Keep it up, we will succeed. He cannot survive our crappy covers and our terrible parodies.
Stop.
Wake up when the battle's over.
No!
I'm gonna take a little nap.
You guys are terrible.
Winter wrap up. Let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up,
Please,
winter wrap
stop.
up. Cause tomorrow's
Just
spring
stop.
is here.
You see me soaring through the sky. I see you below as you walk on by. I can clear sky 10 seconds flat. Well, how about that? How about that?
Thread by thread, stitching it together. Twilight stress, cutting out the pattern snip by snip, making sure the fabric folds nicely.
When I was just a filly, I found it rather silly to see how many other ponies I could.
Do you are the light of my life? I know that we'll get through. You're everything that I need. I am your pony waifu.
I would like to be a tree. Oh, to be a tree. What?
Damn it, Forrest.
At this point, the black griffin exploded.
Hey, look, a thing!
What?
The thing that we're looking for!
What?
Oh, hey, it's the Everfree radio tower.
Yeah, that thing!
Having defeated the monstrous beast, our heroes make their way to the entrance of the Everfree radio building.
So, how do we get in?
Here, Draft gave me these key cards.
Well, that's convenient.
It's so empty.
Keep your guard up.
Cautiously, our heroes enter the elevator.
Are you tapping your foot?
Yeah, it's a good song.
Suddenly, the elevator stopped. The doors opened, revealing a room as dark as night. Quiet, maniacal laughter drifted through the abyss as a voice came over the PA system.
This is Bernstein here. I hope you all enjoy Eternal Night, because I've sent the New Lunar Republic to greet you all.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
From the darkness, 3 figures approached, Nightmare Moon with Luna, and a pony who looked oddly like me. In a world where 5-dimensionally misplaced ponies are probably about to be eaten,
I'm not one for eating ponies, actually, but dimensional misplacement sounds quite unfortunate.
Eaten? Don't you mean tenderized to perfection and then eaten?
Whoa, I do not need tenderizing.
where the definition of cube steak knows no bounds, but apparently does know hooves.
Right. I do hate having a spot of the old ultraviolence.
And where they've apparently gotten past all the guards, making this some kind of boss fight. Also, I think that one's a girl.
Why is this a thing?
Oh, hell, not these people again.
Wait, what do you mean again?
Hey, I do things when I'm not hanging around with you guys.
Suddenly, Nightmare Moon engulfs Starlight. No, it's more along the lines of, when evil queens of the night skip on lunch, only one alcoholic can sate her hunger.
How confusing. Why do they sound identical?
Hey guys, I'm being eaten over here and I'm not even into 4.
No, you're not. I'm just tasty. Ugh. Oh, dear sister. You taste like moldy socks and tequila worms.
I do not taste like moldy socks, and I haven't had tequila in, a few hours at least, I think.
Where's Zeta? Zeta! Wake up!
What's happening?
I knew we should have used zapzeta.com before we got here.
Oh, it's this thing? You could just...
Enough! We need to get past them. Sliff, you go left and I'll...
There's a bottle of rum in here.
That's nice, Starlight. Sliff, you go left, and Snow and I can try to distract Nightmare Moon.
Oh, a distraction. I love distractions. You seem familiar, little unicorn.
Wait, I do?
It's not bad, rum.
Stop getting distracted! Let's get going on this!
Guys, you know you could...
Sliff, Snow, and I can take Nightmare Moon. Six and Zeta can find a way out, and Tim can... keep stumbling around drunkenly again.
But I'm only tipsy.
Is no pony going to fight me?
In a world where Princess Luna is considered a non-combatant,
I'll fight Luna.
Starlight finds the only banana peel for 1,000 miles.
I'm suddenly less concerned.
Are you sure that the 3 of you will be enough to take me on? I don't think Castle of Shadows over there is keen on fighting his queen.
Guys, you know you could just...
Hey, it was just a song. And how do you know about that anyways?
I don't know. You could just make the listeners call DHX again.
No! Don't you dare, little fool. As for you, I know all. Well, not all, but enough to go off of.
I'm suddenly getting the urge to start calling you Mojo Jojo.
I'm suddenly getting the urge to call you Cake Eater Supreme.
I thought that was my sister.
Everyone shut up! We need to get past them to stop the broadcast. Wait, so they weren't actually here?
That's what I was trying to tell you guys the whole time.
Well then.
And so, having defeated the New Lunar Republic, our heroes make their way to the studio floor and frantically begin searching for ways to stop the broadcast.
What do we do?
I don't know.
There's gotta be some way to shut off the broadcast.
At that point, a familiar voice crackled over the PA.
Guys, wait a minute. Shh, hold on, listen.
Infinite? Is that you?
No, it can't be. They're trying to trick us.
Sliff, don't storm out. We can't afford to Sliff up here.
Wait, hold on. He's making terrible puns. That must be Infinite.
The show airs in 2 minutes. You guys need to find the master broadcast room, Pull all the patch cables, now!
Alright, let's move.
Our heroes scatter and begin searching the floor for the master broadcast room.
Over here! I found it!
Which one do we pull?
All of them, come on!
Guys, wait a sec. Remember, you can't orange cables or revert to the secondary.
Shut up, Infinite! Your connection sucks, and we know what we're doing!
And just as he said that, the power goes out.
Primary broadcast interrupted. Secondary systems engaging.
An on-air light illuminated as the systems in the building began to turn themselves back on.
Oh, crap.
What do we do now?
I press some buttons here and there and alarms sound everywhere.
We tried to save the universe, but now we feel despair.
We're out of luck,
and now we're
we cannot close this tear.
I need a drink.
Let me think.
Now say your final prayers.
How about we try to pull some levers? Go flick the switches over there. Unplug the cables from the mixer. We can't let this episode air.
Is that a goldfish?
In the middle of the chaos, a giant golden koi swims through the air and into the studio, stopping in front of everyone and speaking in a wise old voice.
Oh, it's Larsus's goldfish!
My children, fear not. This world's time has not yet come. Climb into my gills, and all will be well.
Without any hesitation or sober second thought, all of the gullible ponies climbed into the gills of the magical goldfish, who heroically floated out of the window of the broadcast center, swimming up and knocking down the monolithic antenna on top of the building. As he did so, the world began to fade away as the goldfish paddled its way into the great white eternity.
They're coming back through, but they're destabilizing. Boost containment.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
You listen here, I'm not a captain, and quit talking like that.
Our heroes reappeared in their normal bodies, back in the Elements of Harmony studio.
So, are we ever going to talk about this again?
Nope.
Never.
Nope.
Not a chance.
Guys? Hey, guys, wait, shh, hold on.
Give me that.
Yay!
And now we're live? Is that correct?
We are live. I will
Hey.
show us.
Live. Whoa.
You're alive?
Look at
Hi,
that.
everyone.
Well,
Video now.
Well, so that was a thing.
It sure was.
Something. I don't know if it was a thing, but it was something.
I just have to say, right off the bat, though, thank you guys so much for joining us and for making it such an event tonight. This has been just fantastic, and the turnout has been great. And we do have we're going to talk a little bit about some stuff that went into this episode, and we'll show some outtakes, and we have a gift to give you guys too. So stick around for that.
Everyone likes gifts.
Yeah.
But most
Hey,
importantly, I expect lots of hailing of Princess Parchi in the chat for his
Yes.
some editing of this episode under
You can
like
feel free to ignore him on that.
no hail Princess Parchi.
Hail
Do it.
Princess Parchi.
Do it now.
Hail Princess Parchi. What?
Yes. Hail Princess Parchi.
By the way, hey, Forrest,
Yeah.
circle which one is Princess Parchi, because he currently has another name right now.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, no, it's
Parchi is in the top left on your screen.
Yeah.
in the
Okay,
lower
yeah,
right,
got-
right next to Zeta.
Just like
He's
to let you
last
guys
design.
know, like on my personal list, there's about 8 people who are currently making fun of Final Draft's name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Including myself, which is revised edition.
Yeah, our names are all screwed up.
What mine is? It's
So we all final drafted up here.
I think. Yeah. Although for some reason mine's
do better for me and put my real name in there on this end.
mine is final drafted up and it's not showing up. I'm
trying to remember which.
Oh.
You, Infinite.
I feel like
mine
we're breaking a final draft now with all these names.
Should we get him in here?
We can bring him in, yeah, for sure.
Let's bring his ugly ass in here.
Not on whoa. Remember what happened last time we cursed on air?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you really want to go back to Equestria? Come on.
Actually,
I don't know. I kind of liked it there.
I think I know the trick to out drinking Barry this time.
So just as Infinite's working on dragging final draft in.
Final draft.
Oh right, I'm the call host. I remember these
Yeah,
things.
as Infinite's working on that, I just wanted to discuss a little bit what actually went into this episode. So to give you folks a timeline, it was like 2 Saturdays ago, like the 15th or something, where we were all sitting around. We were like, "What are we gonna do for this episode?"
Oh, it was a Sunday.
And no, it was a Saturday when we were discussing what we're gonna do. And then we wrote the script on the Saturday night over 6 hours. And on the Sunday, I sat down and spent 10 hours writing out the screenplay for this stupid thing. And then we spent the next week just like peer pressuring everybody to record their stuff and work on things and record parts for songs and all that stuff. And then the week after that was basically me fixing up the mix and Parchi and Sliff working on their video stuff. And to give you guys an exact idea, if you remember back to the start of this stream long ago, like 41 minutes ago, we had the countdown timer with the new Lunar Republic thing, which was something that I made up earlier in the day because I knew I wanted to start a little bit late. But what you guys didn't know is that when I started that timer, I did not have the episode to air.
Yeah.
Archie was still uploading it, and then after that, Forrest was still downloading it, and Forrest wasn't even in here. But everybody else in the entire chat room was just freaking out because it was literally like watching a time bomb.
It was one of those things where we could dramatize
And we're sitting there
with...
watching the time like, oh god, is this gonna air? Oh god, is this gonna air?
Yeah,
we
no,
could
when I
always
said
have
I was shaking
done it with-
violently, I was
Yeah,
kidding.
In a world where it goes down to the wire.
See, while they were all freaking out, I was busy driving home wondering how screwed they all were. So I'm glad it worked out for them.
Yeah, everything, it's show business, okay? Everything works out one way or another.
I still wasn't ready for rendering.
I'm sorry, but am I the only one who's amused by Final Draft adding Final Draft in the call? I'm sorry.
Speaking of which,
draft. It's final.
draft is here.
You kids.
I think I'm actually older than you, but continue.
Bike Bernstein.
Bike Bernstein!
Yep.
Yeah. Bike Bernstein here, introducing a brand new product from Final Draft. Our network's moving in an entirely new direction.
I wish I had lackeys with clipboards. That'd be awesome.
Lattes. Can't forget the lattes.
Did you like the building I built for you?
I don't really know what to make of it. First of all, okay, so the lobby looked like the lobby of like the Hilton or something from Anaheim. then you get off at some random floor and there are holograms of and one of them manages to eat Tim, of course.
but you're referring to
because if any character could get eaten by a hologram, it would be Iron.
That explains why he's alive. But no, you're referring to the Neverfree building though. The actual Everfree building was in the beginning.
I was impressed by like the mid 90s like Tunnel of Doom innards of the building. You know what I'm talking about? Like it looked like one of the cut scenes from Doom or something.
And Draft, that is not what the lobby of the Hilton in Anaheim looks like. I know I stayed there once.
I stayed there too.
It was way too bright to be that lobby, and you damn well know it.
It wasn't a mid-90s Tunnel of Doom.
So 3 weeks ago, and by 3 weeks ago, I mean 2 weeks ago, and by 2 weeks ago, I mean about a week and a half ago. It was at forest or tundra or whatever. He contacts me and he's like, well, we're gonna be doing this April Fool's thing. Is that cool? I'm like, well, duh. And he's like, well, we need you to record some lines. He gave me a script. I didn't read through the whole thing because I thought, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise. But he very guiltily told me while I was recording my lines, you know, we did this Bike Bernstein thing. I hope you aren't offended. I hope you're gonna be okay. Okay, so just tune in and don't kill me later. He was like all worried, and he should have been because now he's doomed.
Well, I'm banished again. Actually, you know, I was not that worried about that. I was more worried about when we took over your stream mid-song last week.
I was gonna get to that. See, I was in the middle of a moment then. I was in the middle of separate
Draft,
ways.
was there eye contact and nodding going on in this moment?
You guys don't understand how important that moment was to me, okay? I know it wasn't with Final Draft. It was with Nancy
Everyone
Kirsch of
knows.
Blind Guardian.
Whoever.
You know, also in a bar.
You
Oh,
guys
it was the masquerade in
interrupted
Atlanta.
something. You interrupted something beautiful.
We have a habit of that.
Like something. Okay.
Wait a minute. It was beautiful?
My singing, no, but I'm gonna call it beautiful.
I
It was
thought
not awful.
beautiful.
You probably
So
did a-
beautiful in the way that a train wreck is beautiful.
It's beautiful in the way that Simon Cowell would call it utter rubbish at the end of it.
Sorry, Larsis. I know this is like my brain mixing or crossing wires or something, but now every time you speak, I imagine the image of that gigantic goldfish saying, "Climb into my gills."
That wasn't Larsis though.
It was Larsis' goldfish. That was voiced by Seto.
That was not my goldfish.
Seto's
My goldfish.
voicing?
Yeah,
That's,
it was Seto.
that's how you can tell that was written for the script. My goldfish is not that coherent.
Yeah, apparently his goldfish is just a massive.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Just to take things aside at the moment, I do have an outtake to play that regards this.
Okay, go.
In the middle of the chaos. No, this is not the canon description of my goldfish. It is a being of pure plasma. They would be fried instantly and do. You know what? Fuck it.
Yep.
I can't. For a crew that just managed to patch up the Bernstein Time Continuum.
I'm sorry for that, by the way.
I can't even.
Yeah, I have a lot of outtakes here, so you guys keep talking about stuff, I'll keep finding stuff to play.
Oh yeah, no, there was a lot of shenanigans that happened in the making of this.
Yes, there was, and here's Infinite with one of them.
Yes. Guys, wait a sec. Remember, you can't pull the orange cables or else it'll never convert. I don't even know where that came from. Okay, let's try that again.
And in response to stuff like that, I have a...
I love how his voice maintained the echo. Like, could have legitimately screwed that up over
There's a lot of training.
Bottom
To
of
have
this
an echo.
pit. I'm just picturing him going, "Someone help me! I am very badly burned."
So, if you guys remember near the end of the episode, we had a moment where he was telling us to not pull the orange patch cables for whatever reason, and like things screwed up. But when we were recording Tim's lines, we actually had Infinite there to read them. So
Yeah.
this is what
Tim
Tim.
was actually legitimately mad.
Yeah, this is what Tim sounds like when recording with Infinite.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no. God damn it, you're gonna make me do this next part really well with how little you're listening. Yes, Infinite, we are. Move on. Move on, I'm still recording. God damn it. No, I didn't plan any of this. It's terrible, and that's why you shouldn't be the producer. Like, sure, you got this. All right, be a good producer, be a good host. Show us what you can do. You suck. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I like to give Infinite a really hard time. This Infinite over here is a pilot, or he thinks he's a pilot, and pilots have huge egos, so I've got to strike it down a notch to keep him grounded to reality.
Hey now, you guys have the exclusive right to give me crap all day long, because I pretty much just give you guys crap all week.
You
So
lay in a hammock and do nothing.
I lay in a hammock and I direct these people. It's great. Like literally, I will just sit there and be like,
hammock.
So,
He's not flying. I voted to throw up in this for like something. I don't remember what it was, but
Hey, the problem with Infinite is that he could never go on a Caribbean vacation because he'd do exactly what he does now. He'd go to the Caribbean, get into a hammock, and sit there on his laptop. That's exactly what
it's true. That's what I would do. That
It's
sounds
like
like a
whenever-
great vacation.
Whenever we have Infinite in a Skype call and we have video chat on, like when he's in the hammock, like he's even too lazy to go move the webcam to the point where we can actually see him.
See like the corner of his face.
All we see of Infinite is like half of his shoulder and like one eyeball just kind of off in the corner of his room that occasionally moves. That's all
when
we see
he's
of our
when he's
producer.
on the hammock and he's just rocking back and forth.
So how about that Black Griffin?
Yeah.
You know, when I first heard it, I didn't know it was Turquoise Splash. I was like, whoa, they got Black Griffin, really? Wow.
Turk did a good job on that.
Yeah, Turk did a really good job on that.
His little reactions throughout your medley had me rolling on the floor trying to animate it. I was just like, I can't. Oh god.
I don't see how you made it through that, Parchy. Like that took some self-control to finish editing this without.
Yeah, without just flipping your table over.
Well, listening through all the stuff that Larsis gave me, he gave me quite a few outtakes.
Oh god.
But one of my favorites.
I have a quick question.
What?
Zap Zeta's counter was reset earlier tonight, right?
Yep.
Yeah, well, we've had 2,320 zaps since we started.
Not enough. We got to get it to 10,000 before the show's done.
Your picture is appropriate.
Except nobody's gonna hear the show past all the. Anyway, back to what I was saying. One of my favorite.
It's all about entertaining the fans.
Oh my god, it's Mike Bernstein.
Mike Bernstein
right now.
All right.
Mike Bernstein.
Okay, so yes, we're gonna play something here.
Voice, and I could have done it. I would have gone for it.
Swear to God, we're gonna play something.
But Forrest doing it was just funnier.
See, that's what the sequel is for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spike Bernstein returns.
Don't spoil that.
We
Anyway.
said we wouldn't talk about that in.
Okay, shh. We're gonna play something that I did like a perfect segue into, and you guys just ruined everything, as usual.
That's per usual, yeah.
Yeah. So lots of outtakes that I got from Larsis, but this was one after the Black Griffin scene.
At this point, Black Griffin explodinated because he wasn't part of their ohana.
Admittedly, I didn't send him all of my takes. I sent him what I thought were the best ones, and I just left that tacked on. That was after like my 5th cup of tea and me trying that about 20 times, just kind of screw it up.
Oh my god.
I wanted to by holograms.
Oh my god.
But that played through my mind as I was like working the next day. It's just every once in a while I would start laughing because Black Griffin wasn't part of our ohana, so he blew up.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, oh, you're not gonna be part of our show. We're gonna blow you up.
Yeah.
Oh man. I think we'd already planned that to begin with, but yeah.
I'm just waiting for the hate email from the Black Griffinites or whatever they're called.
The fans.
What have you done to him?
Yeah.
You blow up Black Griffin. Now we're gonna hate you for life.
You know, I think, like, I know him really well, and I think that he probably would just get a kick out of it. He doesn't have it.
He would get a kick out of it, but what about his fans?
I can't speak for all of them. I know that Nora would probably be like, no, but yeah.
Now, Mike, why is it that
I'll
you
take her
didn't
on.
have him you knew about this stuff. Why didn't you have him watching tonight?
Do you remember the part where I said I didn't read the script?
Yeah.
I only read my lines.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
that's
at all.
right. All
I
those.
actually do remember that part because
Draft,
I
does that mean
paid
that all of
attention.
your lines were just you without you actually reading the script?
Well, I was okay. So Forrest and I, we had a moment, and we.
It was a beautiful moment.
We
You got
shared.
nod?
We shared some script. No. He basically he cornered me and said, "Draft, do your lines." And I'm like, "Fine, God, jeesh." And get off my case, Mom. And then
I think you just spoke in your room one night with a microphone and said, "Record."
I just wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
and
I
just
just
sitting in
was
a corner,
standing there with a microphone.
like a little gremlin.
You ready to record now?
No, you know what he would do? I have a keyboard in the room. He would just start playing it. He would just start playing it and just making up a song. Final draft. Wake up! It's time for you to record your asinine lines. He was just gone for it. Final draft. Why are you snoring? Final draft. Why are you throwing pillows at me? Punches are mean. Final draft. That's not friends. Yeah. No. So he was like, "Here, you need to read here. You need to read here." And at one point, I was reading it, and he's like, "No, that's not bossy enough."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, well, make it bossier." Like, what kind of tone? Well, the universe is imploding. Can you give it a little bit more? Can you give it a little bit more like immediacy?
Oh my god! Yes.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Guys, quick. We got to over 10,000 Zap Zetas.
Oh, good. Okay, so since we've gotten over 10,000 zaps now, you guys can have this link.
Oh man.
Wait, what is that?
That is the
no.
link to the full soundtrack for the episode.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
the
downloading
full
that
official
right now.
soundtrack.
What are you doing? We should have sold that.
And that was a word.
Somehow,
That was a
dude.
word from our resident Mormon.
Ouch.
Ding.
Dum,
Was that
dum,
the-
dum,
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 dum.
Oh,
Really?
don't you start this again.
And now the Mormon's mad. He's broke. Dum 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 dum.
Need to get to BronyCon. Dum 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 dum.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of the EOH the musical.
Record that.
Forest Rain is smart, smart, smart. Infinite is dumb.
Oh god.
Wrong anyway. It should have been more along the lines of Elements of Harmony was filmed before a live studio.
Actually, I do have one more thing to play that kind of goes into this that Lars has recorded for us.
You've listened to a My Little Pony science fiction story. There's something to be said. Science fiction is an existential metaphor. It allows us to tell stories about the human condition. Isaac Asimov once said, individual science fiction stories may seem as trivial as ever to the blinder critics and philosophers of today, but the core of science fiction, its essence, has become crucial to our salvation, if we are to be saved at all.
Points to whoever gets the reference.
Okay,
That
first
was
of
like
all,
philosophical.
I can't take anything he says seriously anymore. I'm imagining that damn goldfish.
The Larsis advice, goldfish.
Oh my gosh. No, we're gonna make another website. Dang it.
Larsis is goldfish.
Like a automated
the
cook.
problem-
or fortune
Is that
cookie.
is that
Let's make this
Arthur C.
goldfish.
Clarke? Did he say that?
No,
by the way-
Larsis, you can explain this one.
There was an episode of Stargate SG-1. It was the 200th episode, and it was
Oh,
called
God.
200. And at the end of it, where they're making fun of Wormhole Extreme, they have the guy who plays the Teal'c ripoff saying that, and he sounds so much like Morgan Freeman doing it. He has the dramatic music playing in the background. I wish you'd done that with this one.
I remember that episode.
Can we just create a screensaver that's just Larsis's goldfish?
Yeah,
Yes.
and then we could do a website, 24-hour Larsis's goldfish, and it's just
so you know,
goldfish swimming
I have
around.
someone doing it.
No,
I have someone actually working
Guys,
on that.
Oh, good.
do it like those old
Zapgoldfish.com.
You need to do it like those old DVD player screensavers, you know, where it just bounces from one side of the screen to the other.
Like I said, I already have someone working on that.
Hold on. Dustin, is that a promise?
What?
He said he just asked if like what would happen if he did a picture of us with Larcis's goldfish, except he said a giant magic harp.
It must be so.
We have like can we have like the Aladdin theme song?
By the way, just so you guys know, the reason why I say that's not what my goldfish's line would have been is that it would have said "climb into my gills." It would have just looked at you all and just gone "bug," and that would have been it.
Larsis,
Well, this was for TV or radio or Everfree or Never Free. I don't know
Whatever
what
you
it was,
consider
but
this
it
thing.
needed to be fancier.
Larsis, you know what you should have done in that scene where with like the holograms and such, and they say, Larsis, what are you doing here? You should have said, what do you mean? I've been here since 1723.
I should have just pulled Ambassador Kosh from Babylon 5 and gone, I was always here.
Yep.
17. Jesus crap.
No, that's a bit of an inside reference.
No. 18,700 and what? Guys,
It's
stop
going
clicking
up.
so I can read the number.
Should I explain to them where that date of yours came from?
Can I explain it? Because it'd be kind of funnier.
Fine, you explain it.
Because you'll explain it like, okay. So the state of Arizona Department of Transportation is full of it. They screwed up Larcis's driver's license.
Oh yeah.
His birthday is November 18th, so everybody write that down and tweet him like crazy that day.
Oh God,
but
no.
I know I will.
Oh yeah.
And instead of putting his actual birth year, which must have been somewhere in the 60s, he actually they actually put the year 1118. So he's apparently 900 years old.
That's so
I'm only
fantastic.
895.
Well, you don't look a day over 600, okay?
Oh, I was actually going to say that. Dang it. Well, maybe not 600, but I was something along those lines.
Based on this thing, I'm really glad we did not go through with my original idea of strapping one of those shock collars to you. Because otherwise,
that was.
To be fair, I mean, you might be dead or severely injured, but considering I wanted to charge $1 per zap, we would have $30,000.
Get 6-string jabroni con.
Yeah, you could.
The zap would be so consistent, it wouldn't be a zap, it'd just be a buzz. It'd be a buzz.
It's a
Yes,
constant
Zeta.
spin.
Zeta, look at it this way. You would have gotten used to it after a while, and we would have still made money.
And then anybody you give a high five to would have died.
Zeta's a living weapon. Why? Does he know martial arts? No.
Just don't let him touch
He
you.
is martial arts.
Because Six said that, it reminded me of how this episode was written.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
So, like, not long after we're like, let's do a musical. I'm like, okay, so let's do some sort of crossover or something where we go into Equestria. But, like, what's our excuse for doing that? And Six just has these magnificent ideas, just like
Bernstein
have incredibly stupid ideas, and I'm like,
that
all
he
right,
just poops them out of his face.
Yeah, swearing on air caused a riff in the Bernstein Time Continuum. We have to go fix it.
What's crazy
Now where do we go
about
from
Hey,
there?
Six. Let me guess. Your favorite Star Trek series was Voyager, wasn't it?
I never watched Star Trek.
Bum, bum, bum.
He's not the only one.
Hold on.
Who has the capacity to kick him out of here? Get him out of here.
But yeah, what was
Six, you
really-
have such magnificent ideas. Oh, you don't watch Star Trek? Get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
I wanted
We love you, Six. We love you, Six. Boo.
Boo.
And he's gone.
And this is the power of the executive producer, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys actually
Also,
did it.
Wait, can I actually produce?
Yeah, that's right. The executive producer has that power, Six.
I didn't know Infinite could actually produce.
I didn't know Zeta had those eyes.
All hail
Zeta's got the.
Really, it was just so insane how quickly this thing just sprang up out of nowhere. Because I had a really bad day when we were trying to plan for this episode. I threw out some ideas, and somebody said, "Let's sing it all." I was like, "You know what? You guys figure it out. I'm going to bed." I wake up and there's a full script. I'm like, "Where did this come from?"
Not trying to grade grub
It's
here, but I
because
think we should make it a musical also.
Tim, it's because we suspect that Nash is a robot, but Forest Rain just proved that he is.
No suspicion. Nash is a robot. This is just a fact.
Yeah, I've lost 2 weeks of my life to this thing now.
At what point? Did the
I feel
words
like I lost much more.
that enter your head and go, we want to be together? Because no.
Yeah, one thing about Forrest is definitely is that once he gets into a project like this, he just puts all of his being into it.
Yeah, it
And
happens.
yeah, there was, I mean, Parchment, Forrest, everybody, and it's really awesome what we did in just like these 2 weeks. When it just started, I was like, hey, we should start thinking about what we're gonna do with the April Fool's episode. And then
The next
6
day we
hours
had a
later-
script.
Yeah. Next day we had a script and we were like, all right, we're doing
a full-blown script.
Like honestly, I'm super impressed with you guys. Like you don't even know how proud I am.
See how we fly when you're not there to hold us down.
Yeah, no.
So how many of you guys? So how many of you guys seen the end of Batman Begins? You know, at the end where like not okay, and you got Commissioner Gordon and he's standing there with like the Joker's card, and he's like, "It's about escalation."
Yeah. Oh no.
Do you guys realize
don't bring
what you've
this up.
done?
Yes, we do.
We've upped the game
You've
for everybody
raised
now.
the bar. Yeah,
Oh,
you
God.
raised the bar, and that means that now you're gonna have to like outdo yourselves at some
That's
point.
okay. We've already been
I
planning
think-
for it.
I think in front of
Challenge
80 live
accepted.
viewers, I think
Good
in front of
evening,
80 live
ladies and
viewers and whoever else I decide to spam on Twitter later, I challenge you to outdo yourselves.
Done.
That's the Bike Bernstein way.
All right.
Hey,
That means I have to take more grace
I was
skills.
just showing the viewers real quick our actual. We actually wrote it out like a screenplay.
Oh
Yeah, and he used the traditional font.
Yep. It was all.
Yep.
I'm a
Yeah,
professional.
like, honestly, when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, it's so cute! It's in real font too."
Also, fun fact, by the end of the first day, meaning that first Saturday that we were just spitballing around, we actually had 3 of the parody songs written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the crazy part too.
I was. If I
Help
remember
us
right,
out doing ourselves, Slip. You animate. Hey, hi.
Yeah, a lot of this was part of how we can bring more Sliff into it.
Yay.
Tim actually would
So
sing
like,
the,
why would you sell me out like that? Why would you do that?
Because we're in front of a live audience. That's
Because
why.
we love you and we own your soul.
And we're in front of a live audience.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
do
like
have
I
to-
said, Elements of Harmony was filmed before a live studio audience. And don't you forget it.
Elements of Harmony was filmed in Technicolor.
Presented in stereo where available.
Except for Australia.
So okay,
Sorry,
so I
Australia,
just
but not you.
I made a quick boo boo in the chat, but it is something that's kind of important too.
What is it?
Since we have a platform here, I just accidentally linked the Ministry of Brony thing, and just real quick, that's actually a project that was being produced in association with Philly Radio and Bronies for Good, that's helping out the causes that they have over in Uganda. So yeah, you can basically, if you donate to that, you get a charity album in return, and it's all like house, trance, electro music.
okay, well,
Stuff you don't know about.
Yeah,
Trance, well,
But it's good stuff.
Mike's gonna be all over that.
so that's Ministry of Brony.
Hey, I just realized we've got Draft on here who knows more about electronic music than my goldfish.
You know,
And the rest of the hosts here.
Yeah.
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 someday if you guys want to do a trance episode and you need me to rant ad nauseum, see, that's how you pronounce Latin, okay? The
Hey,
whole
look,
time,
look here.
Forrest, the whole time I'm listening to this ominous Latin, I'm thinking to myself, that is the most like Canadian Latin I've ever in Domini, Achilles, Hatchery,
You're just waiting
Well-
to say buongiorno and arrivederci, aren't you?
It wasn't that bad, but
Forrest Rain has quit the fandom.
no, you know
No,
what?
Forrest,
Actually-
we're sorry. We're sorry.
You're sorry,
because I
eh?
have to. Just because I have to.
Forrest,
Oh.
here's what I think we should do for
No,
Forrest.
no. Hold on. First of all, I have to do this because this is my degree.
It's your degree.
This is what I did.
It's your degree to rant ad nauseum, eh?
That's correct. If you're pronouncing Latin and there's a V, it's not pronounced like V. It's pronounced like W.
Well, where were you when I was recording this like 3 hours ago?
In Wait, you were recording it 3 hours ago?
Yes.
Preparation much?
Hey, look.
What is
Draft, were you not here when we said that literally during the
This
countdown?
is
Forrest
this
didn't
is
even
my
have the
impression of
episode.
Forrest right now. Doop de doop de doo. 3 hours to go. I should say this in Latin. Google Translate.
No.
So crap.
I pulled up this site here, which I will link in the IRC.
Is it excuses.com?
No.
Oh God.
Why did we invite you?
No.
Get out of my
So that I-
show.
It's so that I can tell him that Hawaiian and Latin are exact opposites.
Get out of my
Latin,
house.
you run your vowels together. In Hawaiian, you pronounce all of them.
How
In
many
Latin, you
dollars
pronounce
is it
your
going to
V's
take
like
for you
W
to get
and
out of
vice
here?
versa.
Dollars.
I'm not really keen on your behavior right now.
Look,
And that was spelled with a U.
I'm sick of you talking about this.
Hey, Forrest, tell him to get out of your house.
Get out of here, hoser.
Enough of this drama, okay?
Look.
Oh my gosh, now you sound like Midley drama.
Yeah, actually, Draft can't talk. He's from Minnesota. Minnesota is more Canadian than Canada.
Yeah, they're from Minnesota, eh?
Guys,
Are you?
Minnesota? You gotta put an L on all your O's?
No.
You sound like a breezy.
Yeah, that's Minnesota.
Welcome to Minnesota, where we have Everfree Network.
Tim, you can shut it, Wisconsin, okay?
No, hey! No,
Second of all,
you are not starting this now.
Minnesota is definitely Diet Canada. I will not deny it. It is Canada Light.
Actually, it's like Canada Plus.
Plus,
You know,
because
like
it's
cherry
fine.
Dr. Pepper? That's what Minnesota's like.
I don't remember where I saw it, but my favorite name for Canada was North Montana.
Maybe in Saskatchewan,
Like
sure.
South
Canada?
I can't even talk. South Canada.
Canada.
South Canada.
It's the Wisconsin in you. It makes it hard to think.
Oh, it's the booze in me. I guess that is Wisconsin, though.
Yep.
Oh, that's a funny story, actually. So Tim recorded all his lines and sent them to me, and then I threw them all out. Because
they weren't bad.
Because the one night he was drunk, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna re-record now.
Yep.
With you actually drunk. So all the lines in this show were recorded while he was actually pissed drunk.
That, honestly, though, the best part of that night was the sad scene where Barry College.
I made Six String cry.
You did.
You made me tear up too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was recording in Reaper and we had a Skype call going. They're like, read this line, and like you're sad. I'm like, okay.
And I felt like the biggest douchebag because right after that I'm like, it's okay, man, we're here for you. Like,
and I
like,
kept
get over
rolling
it.
with it.
But yeah, no, Tim did this. Like, I actually cut out some of the crying that was in there because he actually did a really, really good job of it.
Is it mean that I would leave him in the alley?
Yeah, that's what it means.
He's been playing out that scene in his mind ever since he joined the fandom. You know
what?
You breaking up with Barry Punch?
Is that just like a recurring nightmare that you have?
You know.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
it's
There we
okay,
go.
Tim. There will still be alcohol later.
I'm sure you can find another purple vein of hair.
Punch is like losing a bottle of Remy Martin Reserve.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
And Sliff has just lost it. Sliff is like, agony is so funny, ha!
I don't know if I should be laughing or tearing up now. Like, I'm conflicted right now.
Damn it, Slip 6, start crying.
Oh, so Sliff starts laughing at people's misfortunes. Draft is talking about Minnesota. Tim's crying in the corner. I think it's getting time to about wrap this thing up here, but
Right
I
about.
still
Right about new.
out with these people.
But
Okay.
so final thoughts from everybody before we go.
Final.
Okay, Forrest, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go find one of the pictures of your OC. I'm gonna turn your fur dark brown. I'm gonna make your mane like light gold, and you will be forevermore known as maple syrup.
Oh my.
Do it,
You know,
Swift.
that's-
If you don't do it, I will, and we'll do it for the next episode to air.
That's not as
Archie, the problem
bad.
with that Archie, the problem with that is that we've already seen what yours looks like as a princess, and it's a Princess Bacon Mane, so it's the perfect ship.
Yes.
This is true. It's not as bad as the Brony Can April Fool's joke today. They replaced their mascot with Princess Poutine.
I would so eat that. Oh my god.
More things we can't show on air.
Wow.
What? It's got cheese curds. You're talking about Wisconsin. That's the food of my land.
Guys, just so you know,
Over
you've scared off
50,000.
almost 20 of your viewers already.
But yes, so anybody else, final thoughts on the episode?
Over
Final.
50,000 zaps.
Wow, that's insane.
Potatoes fried.
I expected
My
10,000.
thoughts are, it was a pleasure. When are we going to do it again?
The next holiday that we have an excuse for.
Forest.
St. Patrick's Day has already passed.
I think you should do it for Canada Day.
Cinco de Mayo?
Canada Day.
Cinco de Mayo would work.
Nobody does
Cinco de Mayo
anything
would
for
work very
Canada
well.
Day, and
Sliff.
Canada is a pretty cool place.
Sliff was saying something
it's
earlier.
Canada Day. Everyone goes to Tim Hortons.
No, we don't do anything on Canada Day, but Sliff, you were saying something.
Was I?
Yeah, you started saying something. Okay. We'll move on to Larsis. Larsis always has something to say.
I was going to say something.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say that the reason that we were so confident in this episode is because either it was going to be so stupid or so funny that it completely just fits with April Fools. So it was kind of a win-win scenario.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Archie's computer.
I was confident
and
because
then
drunk.
I'll be
What are
excellent.
you?
We want to do it during a holiday. Tomorrow's actually 3 holidays. It's Children's Book Day, National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day, and Reconciliation Day.
Oh man, let's
How do
write
you
something real quick.
file The peanut butter and jelly with the children.
What? Ever been a child? You didn't have PB&J when you were a kid?
Do you see what I did? That was a word play. That was a joke.
I'm
No,
sorry, draft.
I got it. I
Draft. Wait, hold on here.
Wait,
Hold
guys,
on, draft.
shh, wait,
Leave
guys.
the bad puns to me. Leave the bad puns to me.
Shut up. Draft was starting them long before I ever even met you.
No, it can't be infinite.
Well before you were born.
Oh wait, he's making terrible puns. It must be infinite.
Can I just say that we
Infinite is
completely
young.
nailed Infinite's lines
Yeah.
in the episode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
With the, hey guys, no, wait. Shh, hold on. Shh. Wait, guys.
Hey, listen!
Hey, look,
But what really sold that for me was Starlight going, "Shut up, we know your connection sucks," and I'm like, "Oh, yep, that's him."
Wasn't there an extended version of me just ranting at him? I don't know.
Yeah, we played that.
There
There was
was
the outtake, but
yeah,
I thought
there's
there
the.
was
I don't
even
know if there was
more.
an,
That's
an
just
actual
anytime
extended
you're
one.
around him.
Yeah.
You know,
Do we have any more bloppers?
I don't have any more. I have like 4 short ones that I just got rid of out of my thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I have some
about
music
time to
queued
wrap
up
it
for the
up.
end though.
It's about time
so
to wrap it up, though.
yeah, does anybody
Wait.
else have any other thoughts before we leave? Or
I wanted to. I did want to say I had a lot of confidence in this episode because just reading the script made me laugh. But then when you gave me the MP3 to animate, I could not stop laughing every time because reading it was one thing, but actually hearing you guys' voices and hearing. Well, Starlight being Starlight.
yeah, really, this show is about Tim.
Yeah.
Turquoise,
Aw,
the turquoise as Black
That is the most
Griffin.
convoluted intervention I've ever seen.
We're all here.
head.
We're all
I'm just gonna
here
keep at it.
because we have something to say to you. We love you.
We're already done. Let's end the episode.
Yes, this is an intervention.
All right.
You can keep drinking, but just please
Lose
stop
the
doing these talk
sombrero.
shows.
Yeah, April Fools, thanks. Great.
All right.
But no.
Infinite. Last word.
Yeah, no, I do want to say that because honestly, like I stepped away from EOH for the past month or so to focus on school, and to see you guys have done this and like really this super impressed me. And I actually kind of wanted, even though Forrest handed me a script and on multiple occasions prior to this was like, I would say things like, I didn't know we were doing this, and he'd like, well, you only had the script for 2 weeks. And so honestly, though, I wanted to keep it a surprise, and it did not disappoint in the slightest, which made me like I can't even how proud, happy, amazing you guys are.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's funny because in the Skype window, it looks like we're all giving you a big, stupid hug because you're right in the middle of everybody for me.
And I'm just like, what?
And Zeta's there being LSD Larsis right beside you.
I'm sitting on your head going, sigh.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Skype.
Anyway,
Seeing all these bad, aborted versions of my name.
Hey,
And on that note.
Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna move things over.
From Alien Resurrection.
We're gonna end off the show here, and I'm gonna play you once again. We're gonna play you "Are We There Yet?" / Crusader, the parody / 4 chords.
Okay.
Six hosts patching up the world together. 12 eyes looking for this place. 24 hours to end this terror. 48 till we're back at home.
Why are we sitting counting instead of fixing our mistake?
What's this? A group of lousy singing ponies. How dare you sing my song? Your voices ring up this chord in tones in syncopation. Your pitch is off and your rhythm's wrong.
Wait a minute. The singing! 4 chord! Sing 4 chord songs! Hey, everybody, I've got something to say. We may seem as different as the night is from today.
Come on, every pony, keep on singing. If we keep it up, we will succeed. He cannot survive our crappy covers and our terrible parodies.
Wake me up when the battle's over. I'm gonna take a little nap.
Winter wrap up, let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up, cause tomorrow spring is here.
You see me soaring through the sky. I see you below as you walk on by. I can clear sky 10 seconds flat. Well, how about that?
How about that?
Thread by thread, stitching it together. Twilight stress, cutting out the pattern snip by snip, making sure the fabric folds nicely.
When I was just a filly, I found it rather silly to see how many of the ponies I could. Do you are the light of my life? I know that we'll get through. You're everything that I need. I am your pony waifu. I would like to be a tree. Oh, to be a tree. What?